Hello and welcome to the PC Security channel. By popular demand, we're doing Bitdefender versus Kaspersky again. This is the one everyone's waiting for with the 2021 latest security updates. As you can see, we've got two virtual machines running side by side, Bitdefender on the left and Kaspersky on the right. Now, since we've always done these tests with generic malware samples, I wanted to switch something up and do a different test this time. Don't worry, we'll still do the usual test sometime later, so stay tuned for that. But in this video, we're going to test both these products against ransomware. This video is brought to you by Unstoppable Domains. Use the link in the description to get your own crypto domain name today that you can own forever without paying any renewal fees for as low as a one-time price of $20. In this folder, we've got some of the most infamous threats from the last 5 years, like Wasted Locker, WannaCry, Hello Kitty. We're going to put both these products to the test and see how they hold up. Since these threats are well recognized by now, I expect both of them to pass the initial test, which is just going to be running all of them in this test VM using the shared network as an attack vector, with everything enabled, access to the internet, so these products can use their intelligence to make their decisions. But later on, we're going to disable that functionality and see how these products react to threats in adverse situations or when they can't really use their cloud intelligence. What if something new comes up? Now, of course, we will carry all of this out with the help of Malex, our testing tool based on Python automation. So our testing tool is ready to go. Let's go ahead and start them. So we'll try to do both of these simultaneously so we can also get an idea of which one finishes first. So 3, 2, 1, let's get testing. As you can see, both the tests are now running and ransomware is getting blocked. Bitdefender, interestingly, has had one miss. Kaspersky has none so far. But keep in mind the test only looks at proactive protection, so Bitdefender could still block it at a later stage, it just wouldn't show up in the proactive detection results. We also recently did a test with the same samples with Windows Defender, so if you're curious how that would do, you can go ahead and check that video out. Looks like we're done on the Kaspersky end, we're just waiting on Bitdefender, so 93% done over there. And now that is over as well. So in the case of Kaspersky, nothing was missed, everything was blocked in the first stage with a proactive detection of 100%. In the case of Bitdefender, only crypt ransomware was missed, and the final proactive detection is 98.39%. But now let's go ahead and take a look. So as you can see, we've got some file handles that were created by this executable. Definitely tried to access some things. Let's see if it was successful. So we have a ransom note on the desktop. It says all your files are encrypted, blah, blah, blah. Now let's see if it actually managed to do that. So if we go into File Explorer, interestingly, can't be opened. That's a bit of a surprise. Now if we take a look at our documents and pictures, they are actually encrypted. Now we're going to go ahead and restore both of these systems back to their original state. In order to make sure that our threats aren't detected by the basic signatures, they're made for them given that they're well known at this point, we're also going to disable the basic file antivirus function. We will do this for both the programs, so in the case of Kaspersky, we're going to turn off file antivirus. And in the case of Bitdefender, we're going to go into antivirus and turn off the Bitdefender shield. Now, since we are using the internet security version of these applications, they do come with other protection features. Like in the case of Bitdefender, there is the advanced threat defense, which remains turned on. We also have ransomware remediation. So that's an activity monitor to notice any kind of ransomware activity that we can reverse later on. In the case of Kaspersky, we also have System Watcher, which is a monitoring component very similar to ransomware remediation in the case of Bitdefender. By the way, if you would like to purchase either of these products, please use the affiliate links in the description. It supports our testing and helps produce more content like this. So now both our products are ready to go and we're disconnected from the internet. Just to reiterate, the purpose of this test is to find out how these products would perform in a zero-day scenario. Basically, what would happen if a new threat came out that was similar to WannaCry, similar to Wasted Locker, just didn't exist in their threat intelligence or their signatures. Malix is ready to go, so let the testing begin. I should mention that in the case of Kaspersky, we've also disabled application control to make this even more interesting. So as you can see, both products are currently dealing with the threats. They're producing new alerts. Bitdefender says disinfection is in process, and it seems to have terminated the entire test script on the side of Kaspersky. We get an alert saying there's suspicious activity being performed, so we're going to say close and remove application. Now we have the malware detected alert that asks for disinfection and a restart. I'm going to say apply to all objects of this type, disinfect and restart the computer. So giving full reign to both of these products to do what they like. Let's see if our files are compromised. Since Malix is still running on Kaspersky's end, you can look at the different file modifications that are being attempted. Clearly, crypt.exe is trying to encrypt the files here. We'll see if it's successful. At this point, it seems our test script has stopped, probably because of the advanced disinfection process. We'll come back to both these systems in some time and see if they were compromised. Keep in mind, in the case of Kaspersky, this is with application control and file antivirus turned off. And in the case of Bitdefender, this is with the antivirus shield turned off. In case any of you are curious what happens if we leave application control turned on the side of Kaspersky, it just blocks all of them instantly, which tells me it may have something to do with the rules set up by application control. Maybe that includes some kind of a signature component, I'm not sure, but it makes the tests a lot more interesting to turn that off as well. Now, Kaspersky's advanced disinfection seems to be complete, so we're just going to go ahead and close. And at this point, we're just going to restart both systems and see what we have. Now, the Kaspersky system has rebooted, and we get this Windows troubleshooting alert. It says it can search for damage caused by malware activity, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll perform all the recommended actions. And interestingly, we have a README on the desktop. This seems to be some kind of a ransom note. It says our files were encrypted by the Conti variant. Let's test if that actually happened. If we go into our documents, it seems we do have some encrypted copies of our data that were created, but our original documents seem to be safe. That is really good news. Same thing, if we take a look at our pictures, everything looks fine. On the Bitdefender system, it seems nothing was touched, so that is very interesting as well. So somehow Bitdefender actually did better in the offline test than it did in the online test. That is probably because in this case, some other ransomware executed first, and that caused the entire test script to be terminated. And so the ransomware that was missed, the crypt variant, never actually got to execute. If you are curious what happens if we do go ahead and execute these threats, and also what happens if we turn off advanced threat defense and try to look at ransomware remediation on its own, we've made a full video about Bitdefender internet security, so check that out. It's all on the PC security channel. So there you have it. Those are our results. Interestingly, both these products did a very good job of protecting the system. Kaspersky doesn't seem to have had any misses throughout the process, even with everything disabled other than System Watcher. In the case of Bitdefender, crypt did get through in the first test, but in the second test, with the file shield turned off, it terminated the test script very early, and that is likely what prevented the damage. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and share if you did. I found the results very interesting, and if you'd like to buy either of these products, please use the links in the description. It gives you a great price, supports our testing, win-win. If you're a business and if you'd like to consult with us, do some testing of your own setups, feel free to reach out at thepcsecuritychannel.com. This video is brought to you by Unstoppable Domains, a website that allows you to have blockchain domain names that you never have to renew. So say we want to create a new website called the PC Security Channel. Just going to type it in here and click on search. And as you can see, we have two domain options. We can get the pcsecuritychannel.crypto or the pcsecuritychannel.zil. And the pricing is pretty standard. So you can see we've got $40 for this one and $20 for this one. But what's so special about this pricing is that there is no renewal fees. This is a one-time purchase, unlike any other domains that you buy. If you buy a .com domain, you have to renew it every year. So you pay $20 for this year, you pay $20 next year, and so on until the end of time. That is not how crypto domains work. With the help of this decentralized system, you can own your domain forever by simply paying a one-time price right now. So show them some love for sponsoring this video. Please use the link in the description as it lets them know that you came from the PC Security Channel. Thank you so much for watching. This is Leo, and as always, stay informed, stay secure.